not disgrace myself in front of thousands of people. God forbid. I feel like I was just there for props, because everybody that will be told, like every Form 3 will tell you that no Form 1 has ever won. And then she looked at me and she was like, no matter what happens today, you are still my queen. And I was like, this one don't kill me finish. I know it's been a hot minute since I wore my robe and came to tell you some quick fantasy story, but today I am back with another banger for you. And this time, this story, see, I'm telling you, my life is full of drama, proper drama. It's not these children drama fighting. We've had our fighting days, but that one, put it aside. It's a story for another day as usual. But today I'm here to tell you how I won prom queen, even though I was in first year in senior high school. You told me I'm going to demean my crown and say that I won with Face of Agri. Which one is Face of Agri? I won prom queen. Not a small task, it wasn't easy. So I would hold my crown and polish it, brand it how I'm supposed to brand it. I won prom queen in first year senior high school. Go and ask about me. You don't know nothing. So let's just get right into it, okay? If you're an old subscriber, welcome back, my G. If you're old but not a subscriber, I honestly don't know what to tell you, because your ears too hard, you don't hard than we lay. But if you're a new person here, you're welcome to join the Big Boy and Big Girl crew. All you have to do is subscribe. I don't know why these people are doing long things. Just subscribe and let's get right into it. Now back to the story. Okay, so how it all started. Yeah, first year I've come to SHS fresh. I mean, me, I don't know what is going on. I'm doing yes my sister, yes my lady, because you don't have to disrespect. If you can't disrespect people right now, they just tag you for the rest of your life for the school side. So I find my way into this one, the big people their room. I don't know how I don't go enter there, but I find myself there. And my down bedder was in Form 3. Back then, Form 3s are down bedders, or some lucky Form 2s, and then Form 1s are top bedders. Before you be a Form 1 down bedder, then they don't anoint you from Jerusalem time. But all the same, my down bedder was in Form 3. She was a nice sister, okay? She was nice, but you know, no matter how nice they are when they are like inside and all, they are still, you know, giddy when it comes to the outside, you know, setting. So, you know, SRC back then, they were the orange checks and then we were green checks, and then the Form 2s were blue checks. We used to do the check thing. So SRC time, orange checks, SRC, they are getting ready, they are planning the things. And SRC week is such a fun time. We have the jersey night, we have the artists coming, we have model night, we have all these things, yeah. And we have Face of Agri, which I call prom queen, because on my time it was prom queen. I'm not hearing any word, so I won prom queen. So they called us gravels, and back then when a Form 3 sister calls for gravels, whether prefect, not prefect, you better run like a lion is chasing you. Run as fast as you can. So they called for gravels, and as usual, we are all running. We got there. They said they have good news for us, so we're about to have our SRC, and then they were briefing us on all the things. They need people to be models, they need people to dance, people to sing, you know, people with talents and all of that. And they need candidates for Face of Agri, because obviously no Form 3 was willing to do it in Catherine Akins, which was my house. Every other person was just doing their own thing, like they weren't interested in the Face of Agri, but other Form 3s and other houses signed up for it. So my down bedder came out and she was like, I should go and write my name. She was, to be honest, she was jokingly saying it. Let me just put that out there. She wasn't being serious. Like, she jokingly said that I should go and write my name. Else, if I don't write my name for Face of Agri, I will not be sleeping in the room that night. And me, I was that calm, timid, shy, yes ma type of person. So when she said it actually put fear in me, and whether you believe it or not, that is my reason why I went to write my name and signed up for Face of Agri. It wasn't because I loved to do it, or it wasn't because it was something that I had on my mind. I honestly didn't even know anything about Face of Agri. I didn't know there was something like a pageant contest in SHS that we signed up for. It was not part of my books. Me, my own is I'm come to learn, pass my examination, leave, and the rest is history. So I went to write my name for Face of Agri, and then when I wrote my name, It was so surprising because I honestly don't think I was the only person that wrote my name in Form 1 that day. But how I remember it is like I was the only person, and then they called one other Form 1. No, she's in Form 3. She was in Form 3 at that time, yeah. But then during her time, she was, so let me say, she was the first Form 1 to ever run for Face of Agri. So she was well known, like, and she later on became my school mother. So they told her that, oh, there's a Form 1 who actually wants to go for Face of Agri. And she came out and she was so excited. She literally ran out of the room and she was jumping. And she was like, when I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I should come to her room so that we'll talk and what. So it was that on Wednesday, and then she was talking to me. She was asking me some few questions and whatnot. So they gave me the brief, and then we had meetings, and then they'll tell you all about like the Face of Agri. They were educating us and telling us what it is about, what you need, and all of that. And me, I wasn't planning to win it. It was just like, I'm just there for fun. I feel like I was just there for props, because everybody that will be told, like every Form 3 will tell you that no Form 1 has ever won. So you're just there for, you know, just being there sake. They will always say, it's like every single person that hears about it, like someone who has been in the school for long, they always said no Form 1 has ever won Face of Agri. So there's absolutely no way that I stand a chance. So me, I already clocked it out of my mind. I saw it as okay, since I'm already inside, because we had an introduction program a week before where they introduced us as the contestants for Face of Agri, and I was like, see, right now I'm already inside, so there's nothing like going back. So let me just take it as a fun thing and just enjoy the moment, and you know, seize the moment and have the fun that I have. After all, I'm not here to win. It wasn't something that I placed in my heart that, oh, when I go to SHS I'm going to win Face of Agri. So I was just there for laughs and fun. We go for rehearsals, and some of them were nice, some of them too were too, people took the thing very serious. So like people were really serious about this Face of Agri. Like they really wanted to win, perfecting art and all of that. So time went on, and then the D-Day, the real show. Mind you, Face of Agri is men, like the boys and then the girls. So for the boys side, there were also Form 2s and Form 1s. But then on the girls side, I was the only Form 1 person, and there was only one Form 2 person as well. The rest were all Form 3s. Initially there was another Form 1 girl who wanted to go, and she was a day student, but later on she dropped off and joined the modeling people. I don't know why, but I became the only Form 1 left. So me carrying the weight on my back, representing all green checks in the school. Let me take my accolades, so because this back too tired. I was carrying the weight of my back, being the representative of all green checks in this show. At least even if I'm not winning, I have to put it out there that yes, green checks, we've come. Yaba. I'm just kidding. Actually, that was not even my intention. Like, I didn't have all that in my mind, but just sitting down and thinking about it is like, wow, that was such a huge responsibility that I didn't even take seriously, and I still brought the crown home. But before we get to that, so the real day came after all the rehearsals. There were, I think, maybe 4 or 5 parts. So there was the group dance, there was the modeling, there was supposed to be a talent show, and then there was question and answers. Yeah, so I think there were 4. But then the talent show was cancelled. I planned to go and sing as usual. You already know what I do, but it was cancelled, so I didn't do that. Then the dancing part, we all had to like come together and study a dance that we'll go and do together, and we did the similar. I get that one that you bend down and then you come up and then you bend down and then you do it left and right and out and in. That one, it was a trend back there, so it was something that was like, okay, since it is trending, it's something that everybody can do, but not everybody could do or more. Some people don't carry heavy weights, they don't go down, never feel come up again. All the same, that was it. And then a question and answer, they could ask you random questions about either the country like Ghana or the school itself and whatnot. So we were preparing, and then they came. When it's time for the modeling, you go and model in your school uniform. I'm so pained that I wasn't really serious with like content creation back then. Like I would have gotten patches of videos and stuff like that to add to it. Maybe in future I will find it somewhere, I don't know. But if not, then you just have to take my word for it. If I do, then I'll probably post this somewhere that you will see or something. So the modeling part came, I went to model, and then the dancing part, you all went to dance, and then when getting to the ending part, you all went to do your freestyles. I did nothing too crazy. Then the part that made me steal the show, okay, this was where I feel like I won everybody's heart. Initially they were supposed to do some voting, but it's like they switched things up. So this one was solely based on the judges, okay, their judgments and everything. So everybody will go, they give you your answer. Some people were told to recite the national anthem. You know, it's a song, so you're supposed to recite it. It means in like a pledgy form, or like just general assassin, all kinds of like questions they could ask you about the country and all of that. So when I got to my 10, as elegant and as eloquent as I am, I walked up the stage already carrying the crown that I wasn't yet given. I walked up the stage, got there, and they asked me to recite the school's ode. Now, mind you, when we came to Form 1 orientation week, I didn't take that thing seriously because I wasn't looking forward to be singing school's ode. We are so many. Who is going to catch you that you are not singing? If you ask me to sing it, I'll mess up. But my school mother, my first school mother, not my second school mother, not the one that became my school mother after a phase of agree. The first one that I got, her friend told me that back then, like when it was the red checks, which was the seniors that were before them, their time, they asked someone to sing the school's ode, so to learn it very well. As for Ghana national anthem and Ghana pledge, that one day they asked me, I'll be able to do it. But then the school's ode, if I'm not learned it, I should take my time and learn it very well. So me not wanting to disgrace myself, because as long as I've put myself into this, I am going to do it to the best of my abilities and my capabilities. I will not disgrace myself in front of thousands of people, God forbid. So I decided I was going to learn this school's ode thing. I sat down, I learned it. Lo and behold, I went, they told me that I should recite school's ode. And you know me, as if I've known it since. I spoke eloquently, elegantly, like the queen that I am already since I was born from my mother's womb. He said before I was born, he knew me and he knew he made me a queen. So this one was cool chop for me. I spoke like the true queen that I deserved to be. It's nice, so it's nice when you have the audacity, when you have the authority to speak such things about yourself, because my mother too born me. Fine face, pretty brains. Stop. All the same, let me wear my shoes because I deserve it, to be honest. If nobody is going to praise me for the elegance, the power, the authority, the supernaturality of who I truly am, the best fits that I do in myself. I am beautiful, I am elegant, I am a queen, I am smart, I am intelligent. What good thing in this world am I not? I'm multi-talented. That one I'm never going to forget. What can't I do? I can sing, I can dance. Okay, we are working on this one, but I can still do some moves. I can do some guara, I can do some shaku. I can act, I can recite poem, I can run, sports, basketball. Which one is it impossible for this one to do? I swim, gymnastics, I just do everything. If nobody is going to praise me for my talents, let me do it myself. All the same, I recited very well in eloquence, to the extent that a befitting queen like me got a standing ovation. I can't make this up because a lot of you guys are my senior high school mates, my junior high school mates. So why would I come and disgrace myself like this and lie? Someone can just write under the comment section and say, oh, this is a lie, if it's truly a lie. But I am speaking and telling you the truth. Like, I got a standing ovation for the ode that I recited, to the extent that one of the judges stood up. All the judges stood up. The standing ovation was not excluding the judges. All the judges stood up and everyone was just clapping. You know, I even bad the end. Before I ended, they all stood up and they were clapping, and I bad. I knew myself. I knew I bad, but I still kept on talking like the queen I am. Oh, I too good. One. What I say? One of the judges, he stood up, walked to me, and gave me money. Sorry guys, my lashes are entering my eyes. He walked to the stage and gave me money. That should tell you how impressed everybody was. Like, they were all making noise, even the from things that were like, oh, I'm not going to win. Like, literally everybody was standing, probably except the haters who were hiding in between. But me, from what I saw, I don't see any hater. I saw my supporters. They were giving me fans, and I was taking it. But you see, as a queen, you still have to keep your calm. So afterwards, I just modeled backstage and kept my calm until it was time for us to all come out, and then they will announce the winners and whatnot. They will announce the second runner-up. I think it started from third runner. No, it was second. So second runner-up, first runner-up, and then the winner. So they called for the girls. They called 4 girls to come forward, and I wasn't included in those 4 girls. So I was back with the Form 2 sister that I was competing with, and she said something so sweet to me that it made me feel so like heartwarming. It was already in my mind that there was absolutely no chance for me to win this thing, so I wasn't even keeping it in my mind that, oh, I'm going to win Face of Aggie. So when they called those 4 people to come forward, I didn't really bother. I didn't really mind. I was just standing there, you know, in my pose, just happy for everyone, smiling. And then she looked at me and she was like, no matter what happens today, you are still my queen. And I was like, this one don't kill me finish. This one don't kill me finish. What? So that alone, if I hadn't even won, that alone would sit in my heart and just like, no matter what happens today, you are still my queen. So they called those 4 sisters to come forward, and then they were mentioning, they were like, this was the second runner-up, this was the first runner-up. When it came to the winner, let me tell you the truth, I was so distracted at that moment. I don't even know what I was thinking about. So even though I was smiling, looking at everybody, my mind wasn't even there. Because to me, the show was over, you know, they are trying to mention the winner, we'll all be excited, and then we will just go back to wherever we are going. Let me hear. The winner of Face of Aggie 2020 is you know, I don't even know how my brain was functioning at that time, because the moment they mentioned my name, I was already clocked out. So I was like clocking back in, so the confusion was now mixing with my brain, and I'm like, did I just read Face of Aggie? To be honest, if you ask anybody, my reaction was priceless. Yeah, I was shocked. Genuinely, it's not like I'm pretending, like how you see some people on TV when they win something and they'll be like, oh, I didn't do all that dramatic things. But like, I was genuinely shocked and I was genuinely stunned, because everything that was happening that particular night just proved that nothing was leading to me being crowned the Face of Aggie that day. I was confused. I was now rethinking the whole program. So I had to model forward, you know, the previous Face of Aggie. And then they finally crowned me Face of Aggie 2020. I was the second Form 1 to actually go for Face of Aggie, but I was the first to win. That should tell you, no matter where I go, I leave my stamp, I make my legacy, I sign my signature. I never leave without leaving what do I say? I never leave without leaving without leaving my footprints. It is a legacy no one can change again. First Form 1 to win Face of Aggie. It's not just I've won Face of Aggie, I was the first Form 1. So I literally changed the whole game. So now it's not even about Form 3s again, because now every Form 3 will be shy. Not necessarily shy, but imagine say your own colleague has won and then you are going to stand again to win. It's just a whole roller coaster of, you know, hater vibes. But all the same, I just changed the whole game. So from my time, now the next people to stand for Face of Aggie is either the Form 2s or the Form 1s. So do you understand the sequence? That to tell you, I leave my mark. Wherever I go, I stamp my stamp. I leave my legacy. I'm creating legacies everywhere I step, and that's on period. And I'm not going to stop. This is a warning to all my haters, the witches and wizards. You can try, but as long as I've been anointed by the Holy Ghost, there's nothing that you can do that will work on me, and that's on amen. That's on the name of Jesus. So that was how I won prom queen, aka Face of Agri, for my year as the first Form 1, leaving my legacy that nobody can ever take away from me, as I always do everywhere I go. But all the same, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this story time. I know you always do. I know you always like my story times. So I'm going to sit down and reminisce, rethink. I'm going to rethink about everything that I've done, and you know, cultivate and uproot some drama that happens and come and tell you people again. But all the same, as usual, you already know the vibes. Don't miss me too much. I know you always do, but I'll deliver. Take your time, don't miss me too much. You miss me, but don't miss me too much. And be good boys and girls for the week. As you already know, my eyes are everywhere. Even though you cannot see me, I can see you. I see what you are doing. Be good boys and girls for the week. And I guess I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.